I am Dhanya, your maths teacher. Welcome back to the online class. Today we are going to learn the next section of our chapter, chapter 4, Tick, Tick, Tick. In the previous class, we discussed about how to draw the hands of the clock. That we learned in the previous class. Today we are going to discuss about first topic is 12 hours clock and 24 hours clock and their conversions. Okay. So here 24 hours clock, you have to see where, yes, you have to see in railway station, airport. So this type of places we have to use the 24 hours. So 24 hours means a day has 24 hours. A day has 24 hours. The time in a 24 hours clock is divided between two periods. So the first period is 12 midnight to 12 noon. That is we named as ante-meridian or AM. So in the morning time, that is 12 midnight to 12 noon, that time we have to mention the time. After that we have to mention AM. So for example, if morning 7 o'clock, we write like this 7 o'clock, but the 7 is 2 times in a 12 hours clock. So we need to identify which time we have to prefer, that we mention here AM. So we know that this is the morning time. So the time has two periods, that is 12 midnight to 12 noon. We have to mention AM. So the second period 12 noon to 12 midnight. 12 noon to 12 midnight. That time we have to mention post meridian or PM. So the same time in the evening 7 o'clock, that time we have to mention PM. So we can identify which is the time is given. It's morning or it's evening time. So that way we have to identify the two times. So the next topic is convert into 24 hours. So the given time is 12 hours clock. So we need to convert into 24 hours. So the main point I discussed here, that is add 12 to the time in the PM to get the 24 hours time. That means PM means 12 noon to 12 midnight. That time we add 12 to the hours. So we get 24 hours clock time. Understand? In PM time we add 12 to the hours. That time we get 24 hours time. So some important things I will explain it here. Here two clocks are given, 12 hours clock and 24 hours clock. So in 12 midnight means 00 hours and 00 minutes. That is the mentioned in 24 hours clock. And 12 noon means 12 hours and 00 minute. That is the way we mention in 24 hours clock. And 12 midnight means 24 hours and 00 minutes is one method, and another one is 00 hours. Understand? In here, in 24 hours, hour hand and minutes we mention two places. For example, here 7 PM in 12 hours, that time we mentioned in 24 hours. How we can mention it? So add 12 to the PM time. 7 PM means in the evening time. So adding 12 to the hours. 12 plus 7, 19. But there is no minutes is given. So we can put 00. 4 places we have to mention in 24 hours clock. Understand? And another one more option I will explain it here. 7 AM. That is the morning time. So how can we mention it in the 24 hours clock? So The hours we have to mention two places, but here one digit is given. So the left side we have to put the 0. 0, 7, then minutes are not there, but we have to mention 00 hours. So in 24 hours we have to mention 4 places. Understand all of you? Some more examples we need to convert it into 24 hours. So the first question is 4:15 a.m. So how can we convert it into 24 hours? The a.m. time is same in 24 hours, but we use two places in hours and also the minute hand having two places. So here the minute hand having two places, but in an hour has no two places. So we have to put the 0 on the left side and then right. So 15 minutes. After that, we mention hours. So no need to write AM. AM is mentioned in 12 hours clock. But in 24 hours clock, we mention hours. Understand? The next question, 10:10 p.m. So in PM time, we add 12 to the hours. Which is hour here? Yes, that is 10 hours here. So add 12 to the 10. 10 plus 12. Yes, 10 plus 12, 22. 22. So, the minute is same. So, here instead of PM, here we have to write hours. Understand all of you? Move to the next question. 12 noon. That means, how can we write? 12 noon means 12 hours, 00 minute. And after we have to write hours. Understand? That means 12 noon. And move to the next question, 5:15 p.m. In p.m. time, what we have to do? Yes, adding 12 to the hours. So, 12 plus 5. 12 plus 5, 17. And minute, same minute, we have to mention it here. Instead of p.m., here we have to write hours. Understand? And last question, 12 midnight. What we have to mention it here? Yes, midnight means 00 hours, 00 minute. That we have to mention it here. Understand all of you? And move to the next section. Next is convert into 12 hours clock. So here given the time is 24 hours clock. So we need to convert it into 12 hours clock. How can we do it? So here the morning time, that means 00 hours to 12 noon time. Same in 24 hours and 12 hours. But some mentioning is differences that I'll tell you here. And in after noon time, that is after the 12 time, that time the next hour is 13 hours. That time we have to subtract 12 to the hours. So after 12 hours, what we have to do? Yes, we subtract 12 in the hours. So here, for example, some more questions I have given it here. So 3:15 hours. How can we convert it into 12 hours? So the morning time is same in 12 hours clock. So 3:15. So that time we have to mention in the morning time AM. Only that is the difference. Here we have to mention hours, but here we mention AM. So the next question, 10, 5 hours. So here also the morning time same time is in 12 hours, but only the difference is in instead of hours we have to mention it here AM. And 21 hours and 40 minutes. So how can we mention it here? So here we subtract 12 from 21. 21 minus 12. What is the answer? Borrowing 2 becomes 1 and 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 2. 11 minus 2? Yes, 9. 1 minus 1, 0. So, the 9 hours. 21 minus 12. What is the answer? 9. And minutes is same. 40. But it is which time? Instead of hours, we have to mention it as PM. Understand all of you? And 00 hours and 00 minutes. That means 12 midnight. And then 18 hours and 10 minutes. How can we write it in the 12 hours clock? Yes, we do what? Subtract 12 from which number? 18. 18 is here, the hours. So, 18 minus 12. What is the answer? 8 minus 2? 6. 1 minus 1? 0. So, here the hour is 6 and what is the minute? Here, 10. So, instead of hours, we have to mention it here, PM. Understand all of you? In 12 hours clock, AM is the morning time and PM is the 12 noon to 12 midnight. So, that way we have to identify which is in morning or which is in evening time. Understand all of you? So, the next question, how long will it take the minute hand to move from? So, here in the first clock, what is the time? Yes, 3:35. That is the time mentioned it here, 3:35. But what is the time here? 3:50. So, how many minutes will it take to move from 35 to 50? So, the second number we have to write it first. 350 minus 335. 0 minus 5. Is it possible? No, what we have to do? Yes, borrowing here. So, 5 becomes 4 and 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 5, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. And our subtraction, 3 minus 3, 0. So, how many minutes in between 3:35 to 3:50? Yes, 15 minutes. Understand the calculation? So, here given 3:35 and here given 3:50. So, the differences between the minutes is 15 minutes. So, the next question. The given question, what is the time is here given? Yes, 3:40. 3:40. What is the time here? 4 o'clock. We need to find out how long will it take to the minute hand to move from. So, move from 8 to 12. How many minutes is here? So, already we have to find out from the clock. 8 to 9, 5. 9 to 10, 5. Again 5, again 5. So, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So, how many minutes are there? 20 minutes. In another way, how can we find out the answer? So, the second time is 4 and first time is 3:40. But here one difference is there. 0 minus 0 is 0, but don't write there because here the calculation is little bit difficult. So, in some cases we have to take the borrowing from next section also. But here we take 1 hour. So 4 becomes 3 and 1 hour is move here. So 1 hour means 60 minutes. So 0, 0 is cancelled and here we have to write 60 minutes. 60 minus 40. 20. That is the way we have to find out the answer. But it is some difficult for you. That's why I write it first. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So total 20 minutes is the difference. Understand? The calculation is some difficult. So in the previous subtraction time, that time we have to taking borrow from next places. But here we have to take borrowing from hours to minute. That conversion is 1 hour is equal to 60. So some difficulties here mentioned. So you have to find out the answer with easy way. Understand? So the differences between the minutes 8 to 12, that is 20 minutes. Next also we need to find out the differences between the minutes. Here the time is 6:05 and here the time is 6:15. So how many minutes is differences? So here 5 minutes after coming in 15. So 5 plus 5. So total 10 minutes. Another way also 6:15 minus 6 5. 5 minus 5 0. 1 minus 0 1. 6 minus 6 0. So the answer becomes 10 minutes. Understand? Move to the next question. We need to find out the 7:10 to 7:45. So 7:10 is placing in 2. 2 9. How many minutes are there? So here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So the minutes is 35 minutes. So another way, how can we find out the answer? Here the time is 7:10 and here the time is 7:45. So subtract 7:45 minus 7:10. 5 minus 0, 5. 4 minus 1, 3. 7 minus 7, 0. So the answer is 35 minutes. In your textbook, page number 39, there is a question. Draw where the hands will be. So the first question, 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. So the hour hand is mentioning in 6 after, that is 6 and 20 minutes after 6. So where is 20 minutes? Yes, it is placed on 4. This is the way we have to draw the hands of the clock. And here 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. So first we draw the hour hand and then 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. So 10 minutes where we have to draw the minute hand? Yes, focus on 2. Understand all of you? And the next question, 30 minutes after 8 o'clock. So the hour hand is placed 8 and 30 minutes after. 30 minutes after means 30 minutes where? That is, minute hand is focus on 6. Understand? And then next question, 15 minutes after 5 o'clock. So the hour hand is placing 5 and where is 15 minutes? Yes, 15 minutes is placed in 3. Understand? So 1 year is equal to 12 months. So every month having how many days are there? So some months having 31 days and some months having 30 days and in February having 28 or 29 days. So which are the months that we have to mention it here? So the first question, how many months having 31 days? So how many months having 31 days? How many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 months having 31 days. Which are they? January, March, May, July, August, October and December having how many days? 31 days. And next question, how many months having 30 days? Which are they? How many months having 30 days? Yes, 4 months having 30 days. Which are they? April, June, September and November. And the last one, how many days there in a February? February having 28 or 29. In leap year, 29 days in February. But in ordinary year, 28 days in February. Understand? So here, once again I repeat it. How many months having 31 days? Yes. 7 months having 31 days and 4 months having 30 days. Understand all of you? In your textbook page number 47, how we can write the dates in standard form. So here 5 bar 5 bar 0 6. So 5 means date and the next 5 means month and the last one is year. So here we have to mention 5 May 2006. May, the fifth month is May. And the second question 20 bar 5 bar 06. 20 means days and next month and last year. So here 20 in fifth month is which month? Yes, May. And the year is 2006. We have to mention it 06. Understand? The next question 7 bar 6 bar 06. So the day is 7 and 6th month. Which is the 6th month? Yes, that is June. June 2006. Understand all of you? And move to the next number 1 bar 07. 1 is the date and which is the first month? Yes, we have to know that is January. January 2007. Understand? And the next question, write these dates in numbers. Here the standard form is given. So we need to write it in the numbers form. So here 1st June 2006. So 1 is the date and next we put the bar and June month. Which number? Yes, 6th month is June. 6 bar 2006 we have to mention 06. Understand? And the next question 30 May 2006. So the day is 30 bar May. So which position in May? May 5th month is May. 5 bar 2006 we have to mention 06. And here 10th August 2007. So day is 10 and the August. The position of August is 8th month. 8 bar 2007 we have to mention 07. Understand? So the question, find the number of days between the given months. So the first question, the number of days are there in 15th January to 9th February. We need to find out the how many days in between 15th January to 9th February. So first step, number of days in January. How many days? Yes, already we have to know that is 31 days. But how many days? Number of days remaining in January. So here starting with the 15th January. So 31 minus 14. Starting with the 15. So before that day we need to subtract it. 31 minus 14. What is the answer? 31 minus 14. So 1 minus 4 is possible? No. So, borrowing 3 becomes 2 and 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 4. What is the answer? 7. 2 minus 1? 1. So, how many days remaining in January? That is 17. So, next step we need to find out the number of days in February. Number of days February 9th. That is 9 days. Understand? So, we need to find out the number of days are there in 15th January to 9th. So, the total days is equal to here 17 days are there in February, 9 days are there. So, 17 plus 9. 17 plus 9. 7 plus 9. What is the answer? Yes, 16. 6 is here and balance 1 is here. 1 plus 1, 2. So, the total how many days are there? 26 days. So, we need to find out the in between days. That time we know what are the months having how many days, that we have to know. Then only we can do the calculation very easily. Question. Number of days are there in 15th August to 20th October. So we need to find out the total number of days. So August, after that September, then October. So what is the first step? Yes, first step, number of days in which month? August. How many days in the month of August? Yes, 31 days. Understand? So, we need to find out the number of days remaining in August. Number of days remaining in August. So, here 31 minus, starting with the 15. So, previous day, that is 14. 31 minus 14. Already we have to find out in first question. So 31 minus 14. What is the answer? Yes, 17 days. So next we need to find out the September month. So complete days are included here. So the number of days in September. How many days are there? September having how many days? Yes, 30 days. And next month is October. October up to 20. Number of days in October 20th. So how many days are there? 20 days. So we need to find out the number of days are there in 15th August to 20th October. So the total days is equal to 17 plus 30 plus 20. So here 17 plus 30 plus 20. 7 plus 0 plus 0, 7. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 2, 5. Sorry. 4 plus 2, 6. So total how many days are there? 67 days. Understand? In your textbook, page number 46, there is one holiday or fun. Atif's holidays had begun. He was very excited. He had made some wonderful plans and wanted to tell his cousins Shabana. So he wrote her a letter. So the letter is, Dear Shabana, Appa, hello. The letter is starting from which date? 1 May 2006. The content is, How are you? I am fine here, Appa. My holiday have started from today. I am going to my nanny's place on 5th May 2006. I will be back on 20th May 2006. My school will reopens on 13th June 2006. When does your school close? Why don't you come here? We will have great fun. Bye for now. Atif. And next, what? Yes, next, Shabana, who says in Nagpur, got his letter on 6th May 2006. She wrote back to Atif. Dear Atif, hello. I am doing well here. I got your letter yesterday. Happy holidays. My school will close on 1st June 2006. It will reopen on 10th August. I will go on a school trip to Goa and will return on 7th June 2006. I will try to come to Ajmer after that. Bye. Shabana. So, the two letters and what is the date they have to write, that will be mentioned in here. So, on the basis of this, we need to find out some answer to the questions in page number 47. How long did it take the letter to reach from Ajmer to Nagpur? Atif writing which date? Yes, 1506. But this letter is reaching in Nagpur, that is 6/5/2006. So, how many days will take to Ajmer to Nagpur? Yes, 5 days. Understand? So, the letter is starting with 1st May and it comes in 6th May. So, the number of days in between this is 5 days. How many days will Atif spend at his nanny's place? So, he will going there in 5th May 2006 and return it back 20th 5th 2006. So, how many days in between these 2 days? So, 5th May to 20th May. So, how many days are there? 20 minus 5, that is 15 days he has to spend in nanny's house. Understand? Next, fill in the table. So, we need to find out the number of days from where to where. That's Shabana's holiday starting from which date and ending with which date. That you have to mention it here and find out the number of days in between these two dates. And next question, Atif's holiday starting from which date and ending with which date. And finally, you have to find out the number of days. So, in Shabana's holiday starting with 1st June, that is 6, 2006 and ending with 10th August 8th 2006 and Atif's holiday starting with 1st May 2006 and ending with 13th June 2006. So, in between days, how many days are there, that you have to find out and write it here. That is your next homework. Today we are discussing about conversions of 24 hours clock to 12 hours and 12 hours to 24 hours and then number of days in a month and also the number of days in between the given dates. These are also discussed today. I hope all of you understand today's section. Thank you and have a nice day.